Our company aims to address the issue of transportation in the ASU community. There are many college students who have this need and many competing transportation companies that are simply too confusing, too messy to deal with, too expensive, and not as easily handled. We plan to change this. Our company is called Skate and Go. ASU students are constantly in need for a form of transportation, especially in the summer heat. Trying to cool down in the summer is not an easy task to do. Renting a skateboard from Skate and Go Co. can help cool off students when they are skateboarding. It also helps get from point A to point B much faster than walking. Skateboarding is something that can be easily picked up and is already a popular mode for transportation. Although there are other choices of transportation for students, renting a skateboard from Skate and Go Co. will be less expensive, easier, and will save time. Having to pay per minute on the electric scooters or the Lime bikes can become very expensive or can leave you stranded without a ride home because other people are allowed to take those once a person steps off. Skate and Go Co. would never leave their clients stranded, which is why we are offering skateboard storage around campus and locks included with the purchase of a membership.
At such a large campus like ASU, it sometimes takes a long time to go from class to class. Not only does this take a long time, but for more than half of the school year, it is very hot outside. Out of state students come to ASU unprepared for the long walks to class, and they only bring the essentials for college life. Not only do students already feel the pressure from classes, but they also need to manage their time better. A simple way to solve these problems is an easier access to transportation. This transportation will give students more time, more planning, and less time in the sun.
We plan to address the problem of transportation service called Skate and Go Co. Our product with different designs and artwork. The skateboard storage locks will be placed in various spots around campus, and students can rent them out through our mobile Skate and Go app, where they can choose a monthly or yearly membership fee, or even just rent it for up to 5 hours at a time. If a student chooses one of the membership fee options, they will also receive a free skateboarding lesson. Our team believes this is an effective way to solve the issue of transportation because it is affordable. We do not charge based off minutes like most scooter companies. With their membership fee and 5-hour long rental time, students will be able to pay that fee and rent when they want without worrying about time. Also with skateboards, you don't have to worry about leaving them outside because they are light, small, and easy to transport. You can set it against the wall in a classroom or even put it in your backpack. With bikes, you have to chain them up outside or return them to a bike lock and walk back to your class. And with scooters, no one ever wants to continue paying every minute they're in class. And half the time, your scooter isn't where you left it and taken by someone else. Our company is confident that skateboard rentals will solve this problem.
Our company decided that Mr. Steve Jobs would be the best mentor for us. Not only is Steve Jobs a genius with roughly an IQ of around 160, but he is a master marketer, speaker, and he is a very personable person. Steve Jobs would be very helpful in designing and helping the technological aspect of our company and rental service, potentially helping us create a website and mobile app that is easy to access for customers. He is simple, yet a very smart creator. He's a visionary and incredibly determined, which would help our company boost and become successful and set goals that we can achieve. Steve Jobs said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." He is an excellent leader, a leadership teacher, and a passionate businessman, which are all traits we would love to acquire as up and coming business persons. And we would love to grow our company further. And this is why we chose Steve Jobs as our mentor.
So our directed audience to market to is obviously going to be college students. They're the ones that are going to be using our product. They're the ones that are going to be getting around campus with it. But we definitely feel that it could be expanded into other areas as well. And the technique that we plan to focus on is using social media because not only is it free, but as college students, we're constantly on our phones, we're constantly checking social media. It's a great way to update as well as find information that you need. We're also going to talk about how easy skateboarding is compared to other services that have been mentioned before. As you don't have to find like a bike rack, it's easy to just bring into a classroom. And we're also very flexible when it comes to time. We know how you have to get to class. There's certain times. Time management is really hard. So we have it nicely set up so it's convenient for everyone. And we also are able to help people who don't know how to ride a skateboard. So if you need help, we offer like lessons and we offer help just so you can pick up on it easily and get going. And we also have really cool designs that are unique to others or compared to others. And we hope that it will create focus and that other students will look at it, talk to their friends, and it'll bring more interest and more customers into our service.
All right, so when devising the budget for our company, we wanted to make a price that was affordable and appealing to the students, but at the same time, not run us out of business. So starting off, we'd most likely lease a building on campus where it's convenient, where all students can go to, and then get our supply, which would be this 40 skateboards and a few locks, which would cost around $3,500 for the skateboards and $300 for the locks. And then on top of that, we'd have the lease for the building, and then to even it out, we'd have the students pay $7 a month for a membership, or they could get a yearly membership for $50, and they have unlimited use of the skateboards. And if they didn't want to pay for a membership, they can just go by hour, which would be $5 per hour. And doing all the math at the end, we'd hope to break even close to a year.
So, in conclusion, Skate and Go is a company about servicing the students of ASU. We will use skateboards on a fee of $50 for a year, or they can buy hourly for 5 hours. This skateboard company will reduce the amount of time students are in the sun. It will give them more time in classes to get to class, to plan their day out, and make sure that their day is completely fine. They won't have any. They'll have more time to manage their time. That's redundant, but you get the idea. We also see the problems that we've seen at school from bikes. There's so many bike racks. There's probably an unnecessary amount of bike racks. Students who are transfer students or incoming freshmen from out of state, they also may not bring the skateboard or bike that they need because they only bring essentials to college. So through Skate and Go, we will make it accessible for them to get skateboards, and we'll teach them too. Teaching will also be a big part of Skate and Go. If you don't know how to ride a skateboard, we'll teach you the fundamentals, and you can pick it up from there, and it'll be much more valuable for you to buy the $50 a year versus buying a $100 skateboard, $120 skateboard. Skate and Go, we really take our inspiration from Steve Jobs, who created his own company. He has a very high IQ. We hope that he could be our mentor, but sadly he is deceased. But we will take the entrepreneurship ideas that he has brought to Apple and put to use at Skate and Go. Skate and Go will also be available around all the ASU campuses, several locations, and to accommodate the students at ASU. So if you invest in Skate and Go, you'll be a pro. Thank you.